Hey, welcome back to Lady Cadence Island. I have a request for you today. I need your help deciding what to do because I'm thinking I want to move my Venice set over to another island to give me more space. So, my question is, should I move this Venice set, all these Venice set items, over to Sunflower and transition over my wedding set to this island? Or should I just leave extra space here? The issue is that I do have this farmer's market, which works perfectly with this set, and also the restaurant. These are coin producing buildings, they cannot be moved, so they have to stay here. I'll have to consider where to put them. The other issue is that I am trying to make space over here because if you have noticed, the November set coming up is going to be the New England fall set, but it has a lot of water. So I'm thinking I need to have this space cleared so it looks like the water can come right from the shore here down. So have my November set items here in this section. And then that would mean I would need to move the Talbot house over. Potentially I could move it down here and move things around on this side, or should I move it to, I could move it to this side, or I could, where this water comes up, have my New England set on this side. However, based on the angle, it looks like it would be better coming down from here. So I'm thinking I probably will put the New England set in this area over here. That means I do need to move a lot of items over. Let's take a quick look at Sunflower so you can see what's going on there and help me out with this too. I would love anybody's opinions and suggestions on this. Now, this is what I'm thinking, that I will replace the Venice set and put it all here. That means I would take out all of these items here, all of this water and the swan boat. I'm thinking that might all be nice to put by the estate, kind of make some gardens and such in front of where the current estate is, as well as this path, these trees, the bridge here. The question is, do I want to keep the chapel and the restaurant and all of these little wedding reception items? Do I want to sell some of these wedding items, since, I mean, they really are only for June and they're going to have wedding items coming back again. I'm not a huge wedding set fan. They're pretty, but it's just not my thing. And I probably don't want to keep these little flowering pathways if I do that. So instead, if I took all of those items out, then I would have space here to include my Venice set items. So the question is, do I want to transfer the wedding items over to my Orchid, or do I want to keep them, or sell them rather, and just have like kind of a gardeny look over here? Again, I run into the issue of the farmer's market specifically. I can make the restaurant work with those other things as kind of a pretty garden restaurant, I think. The farmer's market I will need to do something else with. Now, I do have it at a level, I got the golden facade, so I can, you know, transform it to different levels, potentially hide it, potentially use it as a pavilion, or connect it to, actually I can connect it to the pool. I think it looks good with the bathhouse because you can connect it, make it look like it's kind of its own little feature, so I could potentially do that. And then give myself some more space down in this area, because I'm also going to need space, like I said, to move some of these items so I can shift my Talbot house around. And I'm not quite sure how I want to do that. I do think I want to have my water coming down where this current, the wash line is right now, the clothesline. I'm thinking I want to have my water coming down there and then include all of my New England set items in this section where the Talbot house and the pathway currently is located. So again, that means I'm going to have to rearrange items over here, potentially rearrange items in this corner, so I will have space for the new things. Now, I can easily change up this pathway, this cute little restaurant. That could be pushed down in here somehow. I am pretty tight on space, though. And here's the other thing. My Laurel Island, I currently have the German set on. I don't have space here, and I don't want to change these items up because I really like it how it is. So this island is off limits. I am saving up for the playground to put here. That's that 72,000 coin playground, but it gives me a lot of flowers to kind of boost me up. Willow Island, I am doing a tropical theme on this island, and I have my India set on it. So I really don't want to change this up either, or just stack unnecessary things on here. I am currently gonna be adding a greenhouse to this island. Again, that's another 72,000 coin one to save up for. I'm doing that saving up during the month of October because I don't do the Halloween set. And speaking of which, if you have an island that you would like to feature, for me to feature your Halloween set, I would really love to do that during this next month because since I don't feature it, I am depending on other people's islands to do that. And then of course I've got Snowdrop here, which, you know, you want snowy things on, and I've already got the front of it finished here as far as the non-snowy items. I just need to continue to add the snowy buildings. I'm going to be adding from the tip shop, I plan to be adding some of their new decorations. For example, I will add in the winter woodshed. Once I earn enough tips, I will probably add in a magnificent maple at the beginning, possibly the path through the heather, replacing out that little duck pond with that. Because that's very fallish looking, so it looks good to have to go from the fall little area at the bottom where it's close to the water and maybe the snow is melted more quickly, and then it kind of transitions into the snowy area. Of course, I do have these random ones. These are just ones for boosting flower count that I keep moving around. My islands, I just keep moving them up so that I use them for flower count, but of course they're not messing up my final island decoration when I finish an island. So I've got a long ways to go to open Snowdrop up, but that gives you an idea of what I have to work with. So I don't have the space on the other islands to be moving a whole lot of things. So again, back to Orchid, and I need your help. What should I do up here? Should I just keep the Venice set up here and just rearrange things only down in this area to prepare for the November set? Should I move all my Venice items over to Sunflower and then move the wedding set here, or should I sell off wedding set items as much as possible and rearrange things so that I can, again, have more space for my New England items here? I'd love to know your opinion. Give me your suggestions, or if you have something totally different that you want to suggest, I'd love to hear that too. So thanks for watching, and I will post an update when I finally figure out what I decide to do.